Welcome back to TechKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Vechain. And the current price for Vechain stands at the $0.0214 mark, and here on TradingView the market is down by negative 0.94%. And in this video I want to give the key scenarios that can play out, and also take a look at the indicators that I have on the chart, some of the key resistances and supports that we need to hold for us to continue seeing higher prices on the Vechain chart. So if you're interested in such content, make sure that you stick around till the end of the video. I'll kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. From the all-time high, Vechain has been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC correction, and the ABC correction has now taken us to around the $0.01995 mark, and that happened after we broke out of this descending wedge that we had over here, ascending wedge that we had over here, which broke to the lower side, and from there we went to around the $0.0199 mark. We have also found a new area of support at around the $0.02 mark. That is the area in the yellow target here. And I believe Vechain has done whatever it needed to do in its ABC correction, and soon we might see a pump to the upper side in an Elliot wave, which might take us to an all-time high. And before that happens, there are key areas of supports that we need to hold and resistances that we need to break above. And at the moment we are facing the 20-day MA, which is acting as a resistance at the moment. We also have the key area at around the $0.024 mark, which is acting as resistance. And I have some patterns that I have on this chart which I want to show you. The first one is a descending triangle, which I can draw using a trend line over here. You can see that here I have a descending triangle, and these patterns normally breaks out to the upper side. So soon I'm expecting that we might have a breakout to the upper side, and the targets for that breakout is the height of this triangle to the upper side. So if I take the height and place it at the apex of this triangle, it's possible that we might see a breakout to the upper side, and the first target will be at around the $0.027 mark. And if that move plays out, it's possible that we even continue pushing higher and we go to that area of resistance at around the $0.029 mark. We break above it and have a retest of that area, and once the retest is a success, we can go to the next area. We can go to the next area of resistance at around the $0.033 mark, and if we break above that and continue pushing higher, it's possible that we go to around the $0.04 mark. So, and that's very positive for Vechain. I hope that move will play out, and I'll keep you updated if it plays out. We also have a double bottom which has formed over here, and if I apply the marker here so that you can see it, you can see we touched that bottom, then made another higher high, then went to the lower side touching the bottom once more. And if we continue pushing a little bit to the upper side, have a bit of a consolidation over here, that will be forming the other part of the double bottom, and soon we might see a breakout to the upper side, and the breakout targets will be the neckline of that double bottom. So if I try and measure that, the height of the breakout to be up to that point, then for us to say it's a valid double bottom, we need to make a higher high on this other side above the $0.026 mark. And once we see a higher high, we can then try and measure that breakout to the upper side, and it can take us to around the $0.03 mark, where we have our next key area of resistance. So that's the other pattern that is information. The other move that can play out is that we might continue pushing to the lower side and break below this lower low that we have over here, and if that move plays out, that would mean we'll be unlocking even lower prices on the Vechain chart. And if that move plays out, we need to find the next key area of support on the lower side, which is at around the $0.018 mark. So if we lose that key area of support at around the $0.19 mark, it's possible that we'll be headed to the next key area of support to the lower side. If you also take a look at the indicators on the 4-hour chart, you can see that on the RSI we are trading at the 37 mark. That would mean we have room for us to continue pushing higher, and we also have the downward potential, so both moves can play out, but I hope the one to the upper side will play out first. On the MACD, we are just about to make a bullish print, and that would mean the breakouts to the upper side could be possible. Those are the key scenarios that I expect to see on the Vechain chart, and I'll keep you updated on any movement on this chart.